Hello and welcome to Farm Matters. In this tutorial we'll be looking at how to add a Johne'd test. If I begin by choosing the cattle tab at the top of the screen and then on Farm and Events, this will take me to my current grid of animals. I can then right click on an animal, choose Testing and then Johne'd test. I then need to populate the fields with the correct information. So we can add the test date, the test type, and if we wish, we can also add a test reference. We can then click Next, which will take me to this mini grid where I can add in all the animals that I've tested. If I wish to manually add an animal, I would use the green plus sign here. I can then type in the beginning of an ear tag number and then search, and this will bring up a list of my current animals. If we then double click on an animal, as you can see, it is now being brought into the grid. You can also import animals using a CSV file or an EID reader by using the icons here. You can populate all the values in one go by using the Fill button once you have your test results. This is a very handy and quick tool to use if all your results have come back with the same outcome. And we just use the icon here. We can then put the test result to negative, positive, or whatever it may be. In this example, we'll just keep it at negative and click OK. You can edit the settings of the Johne'd test by using the cog down the left hand side of your screen. You can set it up so that it auto defaults to the same test each time. In this example, it's set to Eliza. You can also turn the auto result on or off. This is worked out on a percentage basis if you have it turned on. If I can then click OK, and these settings have now been made to the default automatic settings. We can then click Next and then Finish, and these have now been added to your records. You can see that if we go into the record card of an animal and choose View Edit History, we can see the test is there. If we choose the pencil, you can also see the results are there for us also. We can click Save and then Close. To edit or undo the test, you can do this by going to the Past Events tab at the top of the screen. We can then go down to Johne'd test. As you can see, it brings up a list of the tests. We can then right click on the test and choose Edit Test Results if we need to edit the result, or if you need to completely remove it, we can go to Management and then delete John's test, and then we can click Yes and Close, and as you can see, that has then been removed. Hopefully some of the things you have watched will help you maximise your use of the programme. Thank you for taking the time to watch this tutorial. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like and click the subscribe button below.